Plus, it's time to reach for your winter woolies. Temperatures are about to turn an awful lot colder. I'll have the details shortly.
Is coming up, rather nice.
Yeah, really nice. I am really fed up with this kind of mild meh sort of weather. There's not really anything to get your teeth into. And as a forecaster, that is what you want. Now, we certainly are going to be seeing it slowly starting to move in over the next few days. High pressure is in control at the moment. You can see the yellows, which give us the sort of meh conditions. But we are going to be seeing something a little bit crispier. Have a look at the blue colours starting to move in from the north. This is this Arctic plunge that I dare say you'll see plenty of headlines about over the next few days. Listen to me, not them, please. Now, over towards the western parts, we've got high pressure, out towards the east, low pressure, and that's what's creating this very cold northerly blast. Of course, any time of the year it's going to be cold from the north, but particularly at this time of year. Now, it's not going to be terrifyingly cold. It will just be noticeably cold. And if we have a look at the comparison between what we're going to be seeing tomorrow to what we're going to be seeing on Saturday, well, there is a marked difference, probably 5 or 6 degrees. And then you add on the effect of the cold wind as well, it really will feel quite nippy. Now, there is some uncertainty about how long this cold spell is going to be lasting, but certainly moving in from the north on Friday, sticking with us for Saturday, probably for Sunday and potentially into next week. But of course, stay up to date with the forecast. Let's have a look at all the detail now. So let's have a look at the detail then. As we look ahead to this evening and overnight, it still is looking to be a fairly sort of quiet picture across the UK. We've got this weak cold front sitting towards the north, which will eventually cross us. But at the moment, it's just giving spells of rain. Nothing really problematic across the far northern parts of Scotland, dipping down into northern parts of England and Northern Ireland at times. But towards the south, under the clearest skies, it's going to be a little bit chilly for you, particularly away from the towns and cities. Then we have a look ahead to tomorrow, and it's more of the same, really. The bulk of the rain has moved off the scene. Again, it's just sort of drizzly-mizzly sort of bits in places, more in the way of cloud, quite mild across northern parts. Up towards Aberdeen, it's up at around 14 degrees, which is really not too bad at all, bearing in mind that we're in the latter part of November. A little bit brighter towards the south, generally dry here as well. Again, it's a sort of meh sort of day. There's not really much to get your teeth into. And similarly for Thursday, it's a very similar story. We've just about got high pressure hanging on to the west of us, which is giving us this fairly quiet sort of picture. This system here, as it runs into that area of high pressure, is weakening all the time. So it's a band of cloud, bits and bobs of patchy rain. But look behind it. This is what we've been talking about. The wind swinging around to a more northerly direction. And that's what's going to make things really feel quite chilly Friday and into the weekend. Do not be put off by the fact that I've got a snowy picture. I couldn't resist a snowy picture. But this is a dusting of snow on the highest ground, which is possible, not unusual, but for everyone, it's colder.
Snow.
I'm so excited to see the snow. I've been desperate.
Be sure, please. All right, Becky, thank you for
problem.
that.